we are seeing here. Look at what we have here. You can see there's shadow in this place here, this first candle here. There's long shadow, it's casting shadow. What I mean by shadow is this no full body. You can see. Hope you can see my screen. Hello.
Yes, we
can see.
When you are within the range now, like this, you keep seeing candles with no shadows up and down. You see this one, it's having shadows up and down. You see this one, shadows up and down. This is a weak price action. You can see a complete doji here. Look at it. You are having shadows up and down. Both buyers and sellers, they are kind of trying to struggle with this thing. Is a weak one. So that's what happens within a range. Then after your range is over, the next type of candle you start seeing will be full-bodied candles. So when you go above the range here, what you see is full-bodied candles. Hope you can see them. Full-bodied candles start forming. Yeah, it's not like it will be everything that will be full-bodied, but you see most of them will be full-bodied candles. That's what happens. That's the two classifications of candles that we find in price actions. So these things, they are just carrying information that when this price went down to this place, it was quickly rejected. Let's say like what we saw today on 4 hours. It's telling you that immediately it reached here, it did spend time, it got rejected. That's why it's casting shadow. But if it's a full if this thing remained here for some time now, it will maybe close it below here and form the 4 hours candle, the whole thing will be red. So that's how it is. Those are the two major candles. We have left
sorry, Sam.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam. Why were we not taught the different types of candles to be able to identify them on our trades? And like, why were we not giving the short notes? Now you just said engulfing. I'm like, how do we identify engulfing here? We should have been giving a short note on all the candles.
Your note is in the group. Should we open it?
But I can't see all these candle names you are calling now.
I dropped something on the WhatsApp now.
Go to your WhatsApp. Look at the candles.
Can you just allow the teacher to finish? Yes. Please mute everyone. Can we allow the teacher to finish? We can't be talking about cages the whole night.
I think today we might not be able to even treat what we have today.
It's enough. Can we move on? You said you were going to be brief, so we let you be.
Yeah, I want to let me open candlestick made easy. So maybe I'll be reading it this time for you guys.
Nobody's able to keep quiet when I don't understand what the teacher is saying. What I asked for was the right thing to talk about. You're talking about engulfing. How do we identify it on this?
Exactly. Did I give you people this book? Madam, was this book given to you guys? Is it not in your this thing? This book is as easy as anything. This is one of the shortest notes. And it's talking about candles. I dropped this book 2 days ago. Not even yesterday, 2 days ago. And I said it, read it. Mr. Ralph came up again and said, read this book. Because I don't like, this thing is as simple as ABCD. We are here, you need to be serious. It's not everything that we say. Definitely, crypto, we are not going to touch everything because it keeps evolving. You need to read at least the basic things. All these things are here. Engulfing candle, engulfing as the word means, it engulfs the previous candle. That's the meaning. Just please, you guys will still have to read this book. I think we might have to end this class.
Help us to send the book on the chat again, please.
It's here. It's here. Go scroll down. Did you come? Did you enter the group today? You see why I said none of you people didn't even read the book. People did not even read anything. You just come here and then you wait for people to spoon feed you and I don't want to be using hard words. You guys are my people.
Maybe she want to translate the Nigerian.
Hello, not everybody has nation. Everybody's nation is different. You understand? So you have to explain this thing. When you explain this thing, people will understand. Therefore, you carry on. You understand?
I'm sorry, it's not everything we explain.
You would have preferred.
Okay.
Right now.
You are wasting a lot of time. So look at the book. Maybe I'll read it for you people today.
You need to translate the word to Nigerian.
Don't go back.
Then just talk. Everybody just talk because now is the talk show.
Sorry guys, you know what, we're wasting lots of time now. If anyone had a question about the candlestick, a person is supposed to be specific and say that I did not understand this in the candlestick if you have read the book. So it means that if you don't have a specific question, you didn't read anything from the book. So we're just wasting time now discussing if you must move on or not move on. Please guys, if you don't understand about the candlestick, take your time tomorrow or today and read it again and then come back to the coach and ask questions about the candlestick, what you don't understand, specifically what you don't understand, because right now we're wasting time.
Stop saying wasting time, please. Everybody pays the same money as you. Hello. If anybody have a question to ask, let them ask. Not wasting. Nobody's wasting anybody's time here.
Yeah, but you must ask a specific question. You must ask a specific question.
Don't say waste time. Waste time. Where are we running to?
I must explain.
At the end of the day,
One hour wasting time.
Wasting time.
Wasting time for people.
That's the wrong use of words. That's the wrong use of words. No, don't use the word waste time.
Very wrong. You don't have to use that kind of word. Some people, you don't have to use that kind of word. There are some people that don't understand. Everybody with their own way of assimilation.
Hope we are ready now to listen. This one that one person will be talking, the rest will be giving their verdicts. It's not what we came here for. If you read your book, we won't be having this argument. If you read the simple book I dropped there, this argument will not be here. Simple candlestick. The first thing, I dropped this book for you. As small as this book is, nobody read it. The few people that know it, they are quiet looking at you. Candlestick. So you people want me to come here and be reading. You have 15 minutes candle, you have 1 hour candle, you have 4 hours candle, you have daily candle. Okay, there is a green candle. The green candle shows is this. It's not supposed to be so. We are adults. Simple, the little things we need to help me so I can move fast, so that you guys can get something. But we can't come here and be saying this thing over and over again. This book is simple now. It's a self-explanatory. I don't know what people will say. I can't understand the English. It's just sheer excuses. It's laziness. Sorry to say, it's just laziness. If you don't read, don't put it on anybody. So your own assignment now, you still have to go and read it, even if I say it today, because you still have to go back and check it out. Then we'll come back and continue. I just pitied the other guys that will be delaying with our laziness. And after this, I'm going to drop your assignment for this candlestick. You are going to explain the various types of candlesticks that you see here. Explain them for me. Send that assignment before 12 o'clock tomorrow. I want to see it on my DM. Please, let's all send it, so that I'll be sure you understand what candlestick is. There are graphical this thing here. You can see bearish candle. It's shown here. I don't know it's just a picture. You know what it is. Just once you have the concept about candlestick, you don't need to learn all the long names and all that. You can see names from now to tomorrow, but get the concept. That's all we want. if you have read this thing totally, you won't be asking one question. I'm sorry, you guys are just wasting your time a little, dragging others back. So let's just be serious with ourselves. So you can say what can do is, we won't be spending time here. Since we have talked about the supply and demand zone, support and resistance, I think we'll have to end here. So you guys will go and read about your candlestick, and then tomorrow we'll continue. But today, what we are supposed to take, you guys have spoiled it. We can't conclude.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So as another thing you need to do is make sure you get the tab trader. That's what I'll be using to show you some things tomorrow. To show you how the trend is being formed. Because everything about everything about this technical analysis is all about trends.
Hello.
Those principles I told you guys, that's what we are going to be studying. But this candlestick, you still have to go and do that assignment. Hello. Say what you want to say.
Yeah, I wanted to suggest that when we come to class, you as the host, you can mute everybody, and when somebody has a question in the course of the lesson, they jot down their questions. At the end of the lesson, you give room for question and answer, because whenever everybody is...
Yeah, this is a practical class. Just allow me. I love to hear from you. I want to even hear the words. If you don't understand, say it. Let me, so I know you are following me. It's good for me like that.
Yes, hello, Teacher Dike.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
He's asking a question.
Yeah, go on.
Alright, sir. From what you said, about the candlestick, everything. Now, I don't know. I just want you to help me make this clear. It seems as if price actions are what determine those candlesticks.
Exactly. That's what it was.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Okay. Any other question from what you have been doing before? Because today we almost did not. Okay. Any other question?
Sorry, sir, Coach Dike. I really want to make some suggestions here.
Okay.
Validity will go. And the suggestion goes to us. Like, we are all matured enough, and I think one or two of us are going to the universities. You already dropped the materials for us in the group. Why not all of us go through the materials, each and every nook and cranny of the materials, before coming to the training section and see the practicals alive? I think that's where we are getting things twisted. I don't think you just have to come here and take us from the beginning to the end. I went to a class where we did keep through practical, keep through training within just 2 days. Thank you.
And here we are doing 8 weeks, and yet people want us to take it A, B, C, D. We are not children, please. I know we are adults. That's why I treat everybody with all the respect I have in me. So let's make sure we are reading. Let's make sure we are following up. That's what will make this thing go on well for us. Okay, any other suggestion? Because today you guys have really made me feel bad. I don't like the way we ended it. We didn't really conclude what I have for you guys, and I don't know how my Saturday will be. I'm traveling. I don't know. I might be taking the class earlier before I move. So you guys should make sure you cover up your class very well. Okay, any other suggestion?
Can I make a comment, please?
Okay.
Thank you for the lesson, which unfortunately has been distracted by our actions. I can only apologize for all of us, not apologizing for the person who asked, because the reason I raised my hand in the middle of her question is because you were talking about the dodgy candlestick.
Yeah.
It is there. I've gone through this this paper, the book that you sent. On page 16, it's all on there, and from what you were saying, what is in the book, it is there. So I encourage every one of us, guys. This is for us, and we need to make an effort. We need to make an effort, yes. So it's easier to come and try and slate whoever is presenting for whatever reason, but for the benefit of all of us, like somebody else suggested, hold off, don't disrupt the lesson, or maybe you can't mute people. I respect the fact that you want this to be interactive. Exactly. But I think we need to be a bit organized in the way we ask. Maybe if you've got a co-host, if somebody raises their hand instead of interrupting and just chipping in, because at the end of the day we lose direction and we are the ones
we might end up not learning everything. Yes, there are crypto trading that they do in just 1 week, and they will finish all these things whether you know or you don't know. You go, but personally I would want people to always understand. I don't care if I can be fast and bombard you. No. I want you to understand. The little you get, I'm okay.
We like that, and I like that flexibility that you want us to understand. But I think as adults as well, we need to take responsibility and not kind of. For me, this whole lesson, to be honest, not the whole of it, but part of it wasn't really productive. Yes, so I think. Okay. Yeah, I thank you anyway, but I think as a group, we need to think through our actions.
It's okay. Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much. Thanks for your suggestion. So,
yes, and also I just wanted to say something. Guys, you must know that we are adults. We are not grade ones. If people can acquire degrees through corresponding, the question is where and how are they doing it? We're here to be given notes, and if we still have got a teacher who comes and give us an example of how it's done and all that, I don't think there's anything more that we need. You need to research. We are now living in an age of technology. There's lots of YouTube where you can do, and you can read, you can get all these notes. If you Google, you can get the book and everything. So much that when we come here, we just need the teacher to lecture and acquire as much as we can.
We're here just to come and show you examples. What is supposed to be. Today I felt that we were going to go to the charts, show examples, show you the trends, show you a few things. So you continue by yourself.
Because of people who are lazy to read.
Before I can even build the background of the lecture, people are already asking basic questions. It's not so. It's not supposed to be so. This book has been here 2 days ago. Please, we will not overflow on this issue.
Just to finish.
Let's try and read it up.
Just to finish saying, I wanted to say, with the way forward, guys, if you have got a question, these lectures are in our group. Most of them, they won't be there. Once they are done, they are gone. But they're in our group. Don't you think it would be better if you go to the inbox and ask as many questions as you want without interrupting those who have done their homework, who have taken their time and read the whole day, going through YouTubes, and they understand very well. And just because of you who doesn't understand one thing, you want us all to stop our lesson because of you.
It's okay. I'm sorry. So today we'll end like this, and then please let's just be happy with ourselves. Tomorrow we'll continue. Is that okay?
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, everyone. We're going to continue tomorrow.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Continue tomorrow. No problem. I'm okay. I hope everyone is happy.